Okay, testing, first go. Yeah. Hello, I'm back for Project-25, 6 months through. We're almost there. We're almost there, and we are so close to it. You can tell behind me, I have boxes. July has been not a crazy month, but a month that has really started to kick in and settle in for me. Because I've been preparing for school, preparing for myself, working a job, moving houses again, and then packing up. All my things are packed up behind me. Because I leave for school when this is up in about 10 days. In 10 days, I'll be at Tarleton in college. In the next video, I'll be in college. I'll be in my dorm room, I'll probably be in my uniform or something. And so this month has really been a point in my life where it's been settling in and understanding what I need to do now to be able to prepare, get my things done for college, and then also just learn about myself and what I want to be a part of and who I want to be around. So this month we had Duck Camp. Duck Camp was a camp where we went and we had fun. It's a college immersion program where we learned about our traditions, talked to people, did a lot of dancing, and that was a blast for sure. And one of the big ideas I want to talk to you or whoever's watching this about is the idea of knowing the right plan and when to go for a situation and what to do. I feel like a lot of people out there, as soon as they graduate high school, they don't know what to do. And that's common, there's so many different things people can go do and opportunities that people don't know about. For me, I wish I would have enlisted first, went to the military, came back, and then went to college so they could pay for it. But I didn't because I thought I had my dad's GI Bill, which I'm not a full independent of him or have access to his, his benefits. So that was one thing that really bummed me out. And I had to learn quickly that, I'm going to pay for my college out of pocket. Which hopefully Tarleton isn't that much, especially my financial aid and everything. So that was fine. The big thing was paying for little things. I had to file loans so I can get a new laptop. I had to file loans so I can pay for my uniform and things at Tarleton. And that just really was hammering into me because I'm pulling out loans. I'm 18. In my mind, that's still just an imaginary thing that, people do. Some people are getting married. I have 2-3 friends who are getting married. People are having kids. And it's like, wow. People are actually being adults. I'm 18. I turned 19 in October from last video. And so it's just very, very odd thing. And it's so cool to see how everyone changes this and that. One of the things that really bothered me this month was the existential crisis of what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? Am I going to be the same, different? They say after you reach 25, you stay in your ways unless something traumatic happens. And so now it's high school, middle school, elementary. I'm going through a new phase, a new era of my life for how I'm going to develop as a person and what I want to be. Because this is the nail in the coffin. How I am now through these next 4 years and what I learned is probably how I'm going to set the course for my life for the rest of it. People get married in college, people find their careers, people go to college, some people drop out, some people don't. And it's just a big wonder, mystery. I'll be on my own decisions, my own actions. I won't have mommy or daddy there to hold my hand anymore. And so I have to take accountability for who I am and what I do. Because there's so much to do out there. And that's the biggest thing that a lot of kids, I feel forget about or don't realize that there's so much we can do and people don't really tell us or give us opportunities for things like that. One of the big things, another big thing for July, was just understanding what I'm about to go to, what I'm about to go through. Some kids are more prepared than others. I've been talking on the Near Pair app or Instagram, talking to new people and how prepared they are. Some people are just fresh out the nest. They just have no idea what they're doing, what they're going to do, not fully prepared. People like me who are a little above, ready to go, but have their things ready. And then some people I know are living on their own right now and ready for college to start and things like that. And it's just different elements of life, how we mature, how we age, and how we come to our circumstances. Another thing this month, we helped out one of my friend's brothers. I'm not going to mention his name for his privacy. We helped him out that time. We wanted him to get into the Navy, but he couldn't for some legal things. And so that was the only thing we went through. I think what else I did this month. Mostly worked. I work as Palmer's Green and Feed, or I used to, and then my last day was Tuesday, and I hated the job, but I loved the people, my coworkers, and who I was around, and that's made it bearable. I would lift bags of feed into people's trucks, drive forklifts, and things like that, and mostly sweep. And it wasn't bad. It was just long days from 7 to 6, 1 hour break, and just things like that. And I want to love those guys. I miss them, but I'm ready to go. When I left my job, or my last day, it slowly started keeping up with me on what's happening, what's going on. Because from here, it's like a snowball effect down until I'm off. I'm there. And we go a week early from the DOT program. It's because of the Corps Cadets I'm be a part of. And it's kind of settling in. All those boxes behind me, all of these ones are my DUG camp. Not DUG camp, my DOT week stuff in preparation, which in itself has cost me not a fortune, but a little step hefty. But yeah, other things I've been trying to do this month or in July, I try to work out, start running again, trying to do more hobbies, things that I want to do before I'm at a place where I'm kind of limited and restricted. But yeah, things I'm looking forward in August. Okay, first, college, number one, to the football games, and then the 29th of August, we're all going to New York for the Corps Cadets. Super excited for, and then I start classes August 20th. Now that seems like a lot, and I don't know if I'm fully ready for it. Like, I forget that I'm like not a scholar, but I can learn like that. I can go to school, go to classes and things. I've been away from high school so long. It's like I'm glad that's over with, only for me to start back over in 2 months or 3 months back in college. And it's kind of odd. It's kind of just more at your own pace, get graduation done and go through it. Now, one of my big things that I talk about with these talks and these self-reflections and these philosophical ways of thinking is I always mention religion, because that's a huge part of my life. Because what I know in the open gaps, God fills in. For things of uncertainty, of hardship, of strength, I don't have the answers, or I don't fully know all the time. I act like I do sometimes, but I really don't. And so I feel in God in those gaps, not only in my everyday life, but in the long-term goals. I pray and I talk to Him like I would right now on camera, or just to people, or like I would my own father. I tell him my whole days and everything. And that has really helped me throughout these couple weeks, and fully knowing. Other than that, that's really all I have. But I'm very scared. I know I'm happy, I'm giddy for college, but there's a lot of uncertainty that I don't know. And that, what if something happens, all my classes get dropped, or what if I don't have enough money to pay for college, and that's just out the window? And what if I don't get what if I don't make medical for the military and I can't go in as an officer? Or what if I don't make field training, this and that? And there's so many uncertainties that I hate to think of, like spicy excitement that just fills my bones because I just don't know. But I'm trying to prepare as much as I can for the unthinkable, be the best in my job areas where I'm at, and to plan ahead for uncertainty. I can build as much as I want, as much structure, as much growth, as disciplined as I can be, only for it to be thrown away or shunned away by one or two things that I forgot to do, or something out of my control. And one of the big things is just learning how to live like that. I try to stay as peaceful, as calm as possible. I very rarely get mad or angry. It's very hard to rage bait me. And times like that do scare me for what's to come. The uncertainty is what really gets me. A lot of times I just go with the motions, go without the days and things like that. Other than that, thank you for watching. This is all I have for you today. If anything else, I'll maybe comment on it. Watch the other ones for Project-25. And thank you for being here. And next episode, or part of the series, is going to be really big because I'm in college. And I'm really excited, yet scared for that.